Congratulations on taking another step to fully analyse and understand the HPS collective opportunity that's sitting right in front of you. This is a short summary video which we will clarify a number of key points. In essence, HPS is set up to help private practice physiotherapy business owners to protect their position in the market, to help them grow and profit, to increase their asset or business value, and to have the ability to share and collaborate on resources with other like-minded proactive business owners, as well as offer various exit strategies. First of all, let's cover the ethos behind HPS. This has been set up by physios for physios and not by a bunch of venture capitalists who want to take advantage of our profession and how we're structured as a profession. Our objective is to always help the private practice business owner, and because of that, you'll notice that there is no hard and fast contract required to become part of HPS, but rather a letter of intent. The reason there's no legally binding contract is because of one of the unique factors HPS has, and that is you always have the option, but not the obligation to be involved, and you can pull out at any stage. Now, why would we do this? Because we mentioned in our ethos, this is all about making sure private practice business owners are always the first priority. This is quite a contrast with what venture capitalists would want, as they'd like you tied into a contract which puts them in the power seat. Our objective is that we want you in control of your destiny, and knowledge is power, and so we want to keep you informed and educated, especially in this changing market where corporates are creeping in. You then decide what you want. You decide whether you want in or you want out when we hit an IPO, ready for sale, or even an internal corporate stage. And there's no cost for this, for a simple reason, that we want to make sure that private practice business owners are always the priority. This is not about making money from private practice owners, but about making sure we can join forces to be a force in the future. The first rights refusal is not a complicated scenario. It's there for your benefit. If you decide to exit and sell your business before we go to an IPO or ready for sale scenario, you would give HPS the first rights refusal to buy your business. So as an example, if someone offers you $300,000 for your business, you would give HPS the first option to purchase it at a higher rate than this with better terms. What this means to you is that you now have the advantage of more than one organisation wanting to purchase your business, so you will always get top dollar for your business. On the flip side, if an organisation in your proximity was to exit, HPS would not buy it, but we would offer the closest HPS member the option to buy it at market value, knowing that they may well put that into their business volume and they'll get a much higher multiple when it goes to an IPO. We've often been asked what happens to the practice principle when it goes to an IPO. And this is a very good question and an important one to understand. Too many people get confused here between the process of selling a business independently as compared to now being a corporate. When it goes to an IPO or corporate scenario, you, the owner, who is responsible for creating that volume of business that's being purchased by an investor, is more valuable to the investor than not. The investor would want you to remain in the business for a length of time at a very favourable contract, often at the same rate or even more than what you were previously getting, all without the hassles of the HR processes that you go through with owning a business, and you even get holidays. However, if you would like to use this opportunity as an exit strategy and to totally leave the profession, you would need to let us know so we can put in place a leadership program to fill that vacuum. When it comes to autonomy, we've often been asked, can you operate with total autonomy? And the answer is a resounding yes, of course. In fact, that's what we suggest. You maintain total control of your business. You operate how you want. No one tells you what to do. However, if you want advice on ways to increase your profitability, we're here to help with that as well. There are 2 20-minute videos I would suggest that you watch and devour. They'll go through how you value a business based on corporate thinking and also the benefits and membership levels of HPS. These will show you how you can get 200 to 300% value of your business just by being a member, and even far greater than this by helping us grow. This is specifically set up to help private practice business owners take advantage of market trends rather than have them take advantage of us. And those that help us grow can achieve an even greater remuneration on their business and may receive the full multiple of a business that would go to an IPO. This could never be achieved as a standalone practice. And this will often approach 5 times more than what you could get if you sold on the open market as a standalone. I'd like you to consider this scenario. If you had to sell your house and somebody said, I'm the only interested party and I'm going to buy your house for 50% of its value, I'm sure you'd jump up and down and do whatever you need to do to make sure that you get market value. Now, what HPS has to offer is even a greater focus than this, but on a positive stage. So I encourage you to analyze this with the same vigor you would do if you would lose 50% value of your house, because this scenario may be worth significantly more than that amount. You have the ability to increase the value of your business 200, 300, or even up to 500% more than what it would be as a standalone. And I'm sure you agree that it's worth understanding all the nuances involved in this. So please devour these videos and get a good understanding. And the market is changing fast. Take, for example, in the UK market, where in the last few years companies like Nuffield have crept into private practice market and have now made a profound statement in the market. Last year they performed over 800,000 treatments, employing over 3,000 physios. In New Zealand, there's been a couple of large corporates buy out in preparation for this. And in Australia, the Financial Review, as recently as November, had a heading: private equity funds are running numbers on Australia's highly fragmented allied health industry, including physiotherapy, to actually purchase and do a roll-up, for them to take advantage of this corporate trend, where our objective in HPS is to allow you to take advantage of this. So in summary, HPS is here to help private practice physiotherapy business owners protect their position in the market, help them grow and profit, increase their asset realization or business value, share and collaborate on resources with other like-minded proactive business owners, as well as offer various exit strategies. So I hope that this video has been of somewhat help to give you a summary of all HPS has to offer.